why, do you think, Mr. Whether it is the law that may somehow create the history, or it is the history that may create the law?
I think it's both way. Both have affected history. Certain laws have been historically significant, historically pathway. On the other hand, history is also reflected in the laws we pass. There are certain historical problems.
How do you visualize the Indian history?
Indian history is full of it is very diverse history. Its nature is composite nature. Diverse people have contributed to the growth of history.
Do you think it is contradictory? Indian history contradictory?
History, I think, sir, history will always be contradictory. As a person who has taken history as an optional subject, I would say history is full of contradiction. Law is full of contradiction. Life is full of contradiction.
Could you illustrate some example? How you visualize history, Indian history particularly as contradictory?
I think contradictions are part of our understanding of history. Initially, we used to classify Indian history in 3 periods: the Hindu period, the Muslim period, and the British period. That was a big mistake. Now we are saying that it is not Hindu, Muslim, or Christian period or British period. These were different rulers and different religion, but the people, as a society, as a community, have known there has been continuity and there has been change. There are no such breaks are not possible. So that is the one contradiction which we have abandoned.
Okay, well, let us skip to another issue. You may be aware of that we are embroiding in some sort of reforms in every sector in India. Maybe police reforms, judicial reforms, administrative reforms. Which you pursue the most important administrative reforms in India?
The first one, most important, is obviously the whistleblower protection law. Whistleblower protection law is the most important. That goes a long way in ensuring transparency and accountability in our executive administration. The second thing, I think the incentive structure. The incentive structure that exists as compared to other developed countries, China, United States, as compared to these developed countries, the incentive structure of the executive has to be upgraded to modern level, so that it reflects direct from all corners of the country.
You mean to say technological or management development?
Management.
Don't you think any other more important thing is required other than what we see as advancement in technology and management?
Sir, I think technology is...
Do you think it is more than sufficient to have this sort of techniques or advancement in management?
Sir, I am saying that these are the first steps which are more important. Technology can definitely be there, and technology is one of the...
How you perceive of mending in the overall scenario of administrative reforms?
Sir, it will simply contribute to the better delivery of these services. That is why these are the two things which can make it immediate and which can make
do you include the reforms in investigation agencies administrative reforms?
Yes, sir. There are administrative issues involved in the investigating agencies. The transfers, the salaries.
You are aware that so many reasons has been made against India or main investigation agency in India. Do you think that we should get rid of this agency because of so many allegations, or any other thing should we go for?
Sir, these institutions have displayed very high standards of probity and integrity at different times. It is only some instances and some bad people that
people are levying so many allegations. Do you think it's just a minus something or appearances?
I think that is just half the picture.
Why we should not get rid of completely and have some
as if we look at this aspect from a holistic point of view, we consider the whole picture. I think the standards of investigation which these institutions have really are very high standards. And there are some historic and milestone investigations which these agencies have carried out. The Indian Army is for assessing.
But see some recent illustrations and examples where the CBI has to do the closer reports. So what is the use in having this sort of institution? It is not giving some conclusion that is expected from the people.
In a competitive environment, the completely agree. The institutions or the officers manning these institutions simply have to put more hard work, put more higher standards before themselves, and then they will learn.
Well, Mr. Could you visualize somehow in the post-Nitte era, India and Sri Lanka relation, how you visualize the emerging scenario in yourself?
Sir, India has always supported advancement of democracy and liberal democracy in the entire neighborhood. Sri Lanka has always been an ally, and even future.
Do you think Sri Lanka is getting, somehow diverted from, the closer relations that we have in the past with India, given the vacuum so hard?
India has always displayed its commitment to the advancement of rights to the people of Sri Lanka, and I think the Sri Lankan government has time and again recognized this fact. It is their sovereign responsibility to deliver governance and to deliver justice to their own people.
How we can, some allegations nowadays going on, especially the fishermen. How you, try, how you would like to address this, allegation in India, Sri Lanka relation?
More confidence building, more contribution to their developmental issues, more contribution to their rehabilitation issues, contribution to the civil police, more contribution to their education, more contribution.
No, I am talking about the fishermen from India, that are, you might have come across in the newspaper. They are being targeted by not only, Tamil or the people from Sri Lanka, but they are being targeted by the, Sri Lankan people. Are you aware of this? Fishermen from
About the fishermen
yeah.
who are being targeted by the Sri Lankan Navy.
That is a bilateral issue which has to be taken up with the Sri Lankan government. In fact, there has to be a proper agreement, a proper demarcation in this system. I think the core problem is that with the advancement of this global regime of law on seas, the boundaries have changed. The boundaries in the waters in the Indian Ocean have changed, and there is some.
You mean to say we should sacrifice our people, okay, at the altar of our, that global interest?
But there are some steps which are already being taken.
For example?
Licenses are being given, color codes are being given to different fishermen from both the countries.
How the Indian government has taken this issue with the Sri Lankan government to take up this maintenance problem?
Firstly, they are seeing to it that there are no human rights violations. Secondly, whoever is arrested is given an opportunity to appear before a competent judicial authority. That is the second thing which is being made sure. And thirdly, that issue has been taken in bilateral discussions with the Sri Lankan government, and an agreement with respect to the demarcation of marine boundaries is being discussed.
What is the book code?
Sir, book code is a competition which, in which a legal problem is given, a legal story is given, a legal problem is given, and both sides answer.
What is other book? Stay decision. Riparian law.
Riparian laws are those laws which affect the boundaries of marine or water bodies. The laws which apply to the societies living.
What is unclean hands? Unclean hands.
Unclean hands would mean that a person who is himself in default of law is coming before the court and is invoking the jurisdiction of the court.
Constructive possession.
Possessions are of two kinds. One is actual possession and another one is constructive possession. Constructive possession is an instance where you do not actually have that thing, physically have that thing in your hand, but law says that you are in constructive possession because you can.
Tell me any of the yoga or yogasana, what you call, this can be performed after your meals also.
Sir, the only yogasana which can be performed after meals is Vajrasana. That's single Vajrasana. That is the only asana that has to be performed. No other asana can be performed after meals.
Tell me what is important about Nagpur.
Nagpur is a very prominent city centered in the heart of India. There is Anand Samanam Airport is located here. It is famous for oranges. It has major profit. Major industries are steel, textiles, and manufacturing. These are the major industries. Apart from it, it is very historical importance. It is located very close to the ancient capital of Varanasi.
Geographically, what is more important in Nagpur?
Geographically, it is the center of the India. Both the 0 mile is located in Nagpur. That is one thing. Secondly, Nagpur as a city.
Any new project which is very important?
The Nihan project. The Karnataka project, which is
What is its importance?
it is a transport corridor. It is a very important transport hub. It aims at converting Nagpur into a hub of international traffic flows in terms of cargo, in terms of people. That is important. It is going
What is the difference between Nihas and Nihan? Nihas is in Singapore. What is the prominent thing about Vakatans which has happened nearby Nagpur?
Sir, the capital of Varanasi, which was earlier considered to be town near Varna. Now the exact place of the capital has been excavated at near Rank near Varna. The entire capital structure has been